All right, welcome back. One of the things that I always enjoy about Guangzhou are the amount of parks and green spaces that they have in the city. Um, I've been in China about 14 years now. I've visited, I think, several of the parks in Guangzhou, but today let's take a look at one I've not been to yet. This is the Guangzhou Sculpture Park in the Uixiu district. So a mix of different sculptures and what you expect in a park, trees and scenery. So let's go check it out. So just a little bit about this park. It is a bit of a hilly park. So not the flattest park I've been in, but also not the hilliest park I've been in. However, there is a lot of up and down here. So if you're somebody who would not be that comfortable going up and down, be aware of that. But so far, this is a really lovely park. A lot of the statues are very unique and interesting to look at. The green spaces seem, lush and well maintained. There's some little ponds in here. See the occasional birds and butterflies flying around. So, so far, it's definitely worth a trip if you're in Guangzhou. Okay, so I'm back now. That was a long day in the park, but it was a fun day in the park. It was really nice just to get out, walk around the trees and the plants, and listen to the bird scene. And yeah, Guangzhou has a lot of really great parks here and a lot of really great places to see. I was happy to get out and see that one today. If I can, I'll try to get around to other parks this summer and show you some of the other great places you can visit while you're here in Guangzhou. As far as Sculpture Park went, yeah, like I say, a lot of great scenery, a lot of great sculptures to look at. I will amend one thing I said earlier, which was there's a more up and down to that park than I realized at first. There are some flat places there that you can walk around, but there are a lot of slopes too. And if you're somebody who's not comfortable with slopes, keep that in mind. Maybe just try to stick towards the flatter areas of the park. Um, I would also say if you're planning on going there, bring a bottle of water with you. Just walking around the park, I didn't really see many places where you could get something to drink. There was one restaurant that I saw, but I didn't check if it was open or not. That was near the main gate, the main entrance. Other than that, I didn't see anywhere that you could buy something to drink inside that park. So if you're going there, probably bring something with you. I would also say if you're going there, probably go for the main entrance, the main gate. That was the one that I went in. Especially if you're going by subway, you can get to this park by subway. There's a stop on line 11 that's very close to the main entrance. So that's probably the one that you want to go into. I ended up around by the east entrance, which I poked my head out of that entrance, but there wasn't really much there, which is why I ended up backtracking and making my way towards the main entrance. So keep those things in mind if you're going to the sculpture park. But all in all, I thought it was a lovely park. And like I say, Guangzhou has a lot of lovely parks here that hopefully we will get to see. The weather, it was like I said, it was a hot day, but luckily the skies were clear. It's been raining a lot lately, so we didn't have to put up with any rain, which was really good. But yeah, that's pretty much all for this video. Let me know, what were your thoughts on the sculpture park? Is it the kind of place that you would want to go if you were visiting Guangzhou? And like always, feel free to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.